Hey friends, welcome to the Johnson City Living Podcast, where we learn about the people, places, events, and flavors that make Johnson City a lovely place to live. I'm your host, Colin Johnson, with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Realty, and it is a beautiful late May day here in Johnson City, and I am downtown, and let me tell you, stuff is happening downtown. Everywhere you go, you're seeing trucks and cranes and lifts carrying stuff around and people doing things. It's just exciting to see Johnson City growing. And it's exciting because lots of people are moving here. And so one of the thoughts my producer Mitch had was, hey, let's talk about the things that make Johnson City very family friendly. And so we keep coming back to it. Number one, people. Number two, places. And so the people obviously are a great reason to come check out Johnson City. If you need anything here, they're going to help you. They're going to, lead you down the right path to somewhere that's going to be fun for you and your family. And so, number one, great family thing to do: take your family on a hike. Get in the woods. Get out and see nature, because the Lord has made Johnson City's mountains probably the best in the world. I've been around the world and I've seen a lot of mountains, and there's some really cool ones for sure. But my heart is here in East Tennessee, and the Appalachian Mountains are just gorgeous. And so I remember my parents taking us on hikes, and my parents still go on hikes. And it's just a great way to get out, commune with the Lord, and see just the wonders of nature. You're going to see something new every time you go. As the old saying goes, a man never enters the same river twice, because the river changes and the man changes every day. And so every day you're different. Maybe you take the same hike every day, but it's going to be different every day too. So I would tell you to get out with your family, take a hike. We have a lot of awesome lakes. It's lake season. We've got Boone Lake. We've got Lake Watauga up towards Hampton. We've got South Holston Lake up in Bristol. We have some great waterways. You can go rent a boat, you can go out and fish, you can kayak, you can paddleboard, you can just go swim right off the edge. It's just awesome time to get out in the lakes. And Watauga Lake is one of the cleanest lakes I think one of the top 5 cleanest lakes in the country. So it's going to be a little chillier up there. It's coming straight out of a mountain spring, but it is an awesome lake. It's a great place to go and swim. Southern Craft just opened a new restaurant there. They took over an old restaurant, and so you can even eat barbecue and look at the lake if you don't want to get in it. But it's a great place to go spend the day with your family. The other things that are family friendly to do, again, are kind of in the hiking realm. I'm going to say parks. We have lots of great parks. One by Boone Lake is Winged Deer Park. You can go out there. They've got great playgrounds, facilities. They've got places where you can kind of walk down, skip rocks, fish off the dock. It's just a great spot to take your family. They have frisbee golf over there. I think Mitch likes to go there and play frisbee golf. They also have, I guess it's called disc golf. Sorry, Mitch. It's called disc golf. I should get that right. But it's still not real golf. So sorry, I'm not going to apologize for that. It's secondary golf. And then they also have lots of softball and soccer complexes there too. So you'll see lots of people out playing softball and doing that kind of stuff too, which is a big draw to our area. Rotary Park here is close to downtown. They have a huge playground, a splash pad. It is a great place. You see tons of kids playing there. It's awesome. Across the street is Civitan. You can walk around there. That's a big soccer field complex. But it's got a great walking trail, bike trail. It's wide. We used to Carly and I would take the boys over there with bikes, and they would just cruise around, and we would walk, or even tricycles. I think we took big wheels over there, and that was fun too. And so just cruising around there, it's a good spot as well. There is Willow Springs Park, and that's got a dog park attached to it, which is great if maybe your kid is your dog, and so you want to go out with that person, almost said. But anyway, dogs are like our kids, and so we love them to death. But yeah, you want to take your dog out to Willow Springs. It's a great place. You're going to meet other dogs and other people, and you're going to go, wow, these people are great, and it's just a great spot to go. And so those are just a few. We have other parks around. We have other things to do that are family friendly, but that's probably the next in the line of parks. Lots of events going on in Johnson City too. So lots of things downtown you can check out. a link. We'll have it in the show notes of what's happening downtown Johnson City. I know they have First Fridays. There's Blue Plum coming up. There's the Emoja Festival that happens every year. There's all kinds of cool stuff that happens in downtown Johnson City. And I tell you to bring your family downtown as well and support all the local folks downtown because they're just doing some great stuff. And it's just a great place to come, get a bite. You can walk around. There's another great playground right in front of the library called the, I think, Functional Playground or Natural Playground, where you can slide down the grass and you can play on big logs and jump around. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great place to walk. And then Founders Park is there, and then King Commons is right beside the playground park as well. Another great place to bring your family, walk around. You can even get a beer at Atlantic Ale House right there as well, and so that's great too. And so I would tell you to bring your family downtown and check it out. If you want to get a lot of energy out of the kids, Carly and I used to take the boys to Just Jump, and then downtown there's Quantum Leap, and so we have trampoline parks in the area. Those are awesome. You can really just sit back, watch your kids have a blast, or you can get in there with them and jump around and play dodgeball and ding some kids with some balls. It's a lot of fun, really. So I would tell you to get out there and do that. We went to the movies last night. That's another great thing you can take your family to. And they used to do movies in the park at Wing Deer, and I don't know if they're going to do that summer series this year or not. So I'm going to do a little research and find out about that, and we'll put that in the show notes too. But you could sit down there and watch a movie on a big screen right by the lake. It's really kind of cool. And so that's something fun to do with the family. But we have the AMC Theater. It's awesome. And we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy last night, which was sad at moments, but overall just a good movie. And we were really excited to do that. So that's family friendly as well. And I think there are even some summer movie series going on where they'll have movies earlier in the day so you can bring out the younger kids and they'll play some older stuff, which is kind of fun too. So I remember doing that when I was a kid. Another thing you can do is get out and play tennis and pickleball. We've got all kinds of great athletic facilities. You can get out there. I was a member of the Johnson City Parks and Rec tennis program every summer. I think my parents just said, you know what, there are a lot of camps out there, but we could just send him to tennis camp and drop him off. And so there were 3 different sessions every day. And so my parents would drop me off at 8 and come pick me up at like 3. And I just played tennis all day long, and I loved it. It was so much fun. And then I even got to teach there in the summer, and I think they're still doing that over at Freedom Hall. So I'm sure you can go on Johnson City's website, go to Parks and Rec, and look up all kinds of fun things to do. There are tons of summer camps too. I know that a lot of families need things for their kids to do during the day, and so the city has done a good job of putting together things for them during the summer because they're out of school. And so with school getting out this week, I think it's a great time to sign up for some camps, look for some fun things to send your kids to do, and just enjoy all the things that the city has to offer. There is a ton of stuff out there. And so I would encourage you to Google it, get on the Johnson City's website, look around. There are a lot of good resources there. But the main thing is don't stay in the house all summer because you're going to miss out on my favorite time of the year in the Tri-Cities, and that's summertime. Get out, play golf or disc golf. Get out, go to the lake, go hike on the mountains, ride your bike. We've got the Tweetsy Trail. We've got all kinds of bike lanes now that are popping up, great places to walk, run. The MedTech corridor has a great loop that Carly and I like to walk. It's a 3-mile loop. And so get out, get some exercise. It'll do your body good. Get some sun. That's vitamin D. That's going to do your body good. You can drink some milk while you're doing it. I hear that does your body good. So you can do all kinds of great things for yourself this summer. And I hope you just enjoy all that Johnson City has to offer. And thank you so much for listening to the podcast once again. If you have any tips or anything that's great and family-friendly things to do that I forgot to mention, I would love to have you reach out to me. And if you want to make Johnson City your home, where you want to move your family so you can do all kinds of awesome stuff all the time, give me a call. You can find my number right here on the show notes. You can link up with me. I would love to meet you. I'd love to just show you around town if you want. But yeah, please use me as a resource. And again, we love to help people build wealth through real estate. So if you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or even rent out your home, we can do that for you as well. So thanks again for listening. Have a great day.